Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to check out the weekend love and spiritual messages that I have for you guys. So you're very welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Steph and I'm very happy to be connecting with you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, guys. The support is just amazing to me, and I really appreciate those people who take the time to hit the like button on the videos, to comment, to share, and of course subscribe to my channel. And you can also connect with me through my email that's in the description box. So this reading is intuitive. There is no it's going to be just what I feel is the structure, and we're going to go with it. So I want to first look at our energy at this time. Whoa, so we have the Wheel of Fortune popping up. So this is really positive, guys. So this is definitely that Jupiter energy, but I think Jupiter is moving out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius where it belongs. So there is going to be a turn of events here. This is a So what the messages that I have been channeling is that, and they've come out in the readings over the last month or maybe even more, but it's about freedom, it's about liberation. On the new moon in Virgo, we definitely come to a completion stage in a major life cycle and soul lesson. A major karmic soul lesson has been learnt, and this may have taken the last 10 years for some of us, for sure, but it's definitely been a process that has taken, and it's still in operation. So in terms of, yes, there was a sense of completion and a sense of ending a significant life cycle. So there's change coming about, there's change in the air, new experiences, new opportunities are the doors are now becoming open, and depending on where you are at in terms of, like, I don't want to say fully releasing. There's going to be some residual energies, okay, that is going to prop up for us all. So there's always a time when we come to a significant stage and we've come a long way and the journey has been really difficult, but then something will pop up that will remind us or bring us back to a situation or a person or a situation from the past may pop up. Now, this is Venus going into Scorpio and becoming retrograde. My Venus is in Scorpio. I have a Scorpio moon, but it's going to be about very deep transformational. So now we're getting down to the real deepest levels of emotion. So we've realized that there was a lesson, that there was a cycle, that there was a pattern that kept propping up in our lives, through people, situations, events in our lives. And now we're realizing the lesson that we had to learn, and many lessons, not just one. But then when we've gone through the dark soul of the night, and there is always going to be more, because we're spiritually ascending here, and we continue that soul growth and soul journey to awakening even deeper, because there's always deeper levels. We're only scratching on the surface here. And what I feel is the message now is that, like, these are 100% channeled messages, okay? This is the message I'm receiving from the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So yes, there are generic meanings to it, but I use intuitive readers will not, I don't even be looking at the cards when I'm saying these messages, guys. They're a prompt to me. So you may be saying, what? How? Like, this is the message. So it's now we're getting, we've touched the surface, and we've now, believe me, there has been deep emotional transformation, deep emotional traumas, post-traumatic stress, very sad, painful events that have taken place that have brought us to the dark night of the soul. And we've gone through this morning 5 of Cups energy, and with this Venus in retrograde, Scorpio season, there is an element of this is going to be internalized. So we're going to be really asking us the very, very hard questions, and we are going to be healing on a soul level in terms of this lifetime and past lifetimes, and releasing finally, because we're beginning to really feel the emotions. We're allowing ourselves the time and the space and the energy to cry when we need to take the hermit mode and look within. We have approached the hangman, and we've received those light bulb moments, those little bits of the downloads that we're receiving, because we're coming consciously aware, and we're more and more in tune with our soul. The more we want to learn and grow, the more we connect with our soul, and the more that we listen to what our soul wants, the faster we become into alignment with our soul mission and our life path. And here is the completion with the Wheel of Fortune. But as I said, there is an element of a repeating of an old cycle or an old situation that may be like not the final test, because we all have we'll have tests as we go along through our lives, but it's the final test in this chapter, in this soul lesson, in this soul cycle. And the full energy is coming out a lot. It's came out a lot in the mid-September readings, and it's that Uranus energy and the unexpected, but it's also about leaving the baggage of the past behind. You don't know what the future holds, but you're damn well confident that the universe has your back, and your spiritual team is guiding you and protecting you each and every step forward. So you're moving forward with this knowingness, this faith and hope that not hope, because we know that we're being guided spiritually, and we know now that we are finally on the right path. Okay, so let's get another card and see. Yes, so the 7 of Wands. So what I feel like, this is us now. We're now clearing and shielding and protecting our energies. We're calling upon Archangel Michael and our spiritual team. Definitely do that. several times a day and continue to clear and shield and protect your energies. And this is you fighting all the lower vibrational energies. And this is what I'm feeling, that there may be a challenge or some negativity that's propping up from an event or a situation from the past. But you have to remember that you are protected here. You are fighting for what you believe in, for what you want in your life, and you're willing to do it alone. You're willing to stand on the higher ground here because you have ascended above the low vibrational negative people that have kind of dragged you down in the past here. And now more than ever we need to protect and shield our energies, because the final lesson is propping into our lives that the deep emotional thing that we've been holding so tightly to is finally being let go of. And for me, that is an ex that I've spent the last 20 months recovering from a 5.5 year relationship that was very abusive. He was basically the liar, cheater, and wore a false mask throughout the whole relationship. But I was deeply in love with this person. So for me, it's the release. And if something similar or somebody similar comes back around, I know that I've raised my vibration. So now it's about keeping our vibration high and continuing to stand up for what we truly want and to take action towards that, despite the people that will try and drag you down. And now we have the world. So yes, so guys, as soon as this happens, in terms of this, the whole change of luck, the whole change of fortune, with Jupiter going direct now and returning home to Sagittarius, we are breaking free. This is freedom and liberation. We have now completed the cycle and we can go back to the full energy. As I said in the beginning of the reading, this is where we're at, guys. It's the end. And I know you've probably been hearing this from loads of readers. I definitely been channeling it a lot in the readings. Have all been based, as I said, around freedom, about liberation, and that ascension process that's going on. So now we can really start connecting with our authentic selves. And there may be like a feeling of being in love. You could be definitely connecting with a partner that is for the long term here, marriage material. But this is the card that the universe is saying it's a job well done. You put in the time, the energy and the work, and most of all, you've worked on yourself. And for those people that are still low vibrational, it's not your job to do their work. You cannot do their work. This journey is about you, your soul growth, your soul lesson, nobody outside of yourself. So you have put the time and effort into getting to know you, looking at your shadow side, getting to know that shadow side, and allowing those uncomfortable feelings and emotions and experiences to come into our focus for the purpose of healing. So yes, now that this is the negative energy. So I do feel like that between the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, it's also no longer negative talking to yourself, no longer beating yourself up, no longer putting salt into old wounds and hatching up those harsh negative feelings and thoughts. So it's a release of all negativity, communication, actions, spending time and communicating with people that are no longer in alignment with your new spiritual path, with your new life, because you have asked about your life purpose and your soul mission, and the universe has put you through the dark night of the soul, and you probably have lost a lot of people, relationships. You may have been broke down to having the bare essentials or absolutely nothing, but this was the universe telling you that nothing outside of you matters, that all the power is within you. So now we understand our worth. Now we understand our value. Now we want to know where does this lead us. But at the end of the day, everything is happening in divine timing here. You have to be the fool now. Move forward with no baggage. And it's very hard to do, but as I said, we've been put through this journey. We're all at different phases. Some days you might think we're further along, and then we might get a little bit of a knockback, but it's positive that you're allowing yourself to feel and to acknowledge how you feel, because you have to feel it to heal it. And I heard that from one of the readers that I was watching, and it's definitely so, so true. And here, look guys, like, I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the world, and we have us here protecting ourselves, and this is what we're protecting ourselves against. And there's resistance in change. It's very hard to change. And this Five of Cups mourning energy, that loss energy, the dark night of the soul, it's really is over, guys. We have to allow ourselves to feel the release, to no longer pour salt in our wounds, to finally rip off the band-aid, let the air get at it, talk about it, express it, do what you need to do, bring it to the surface and feel it, and then you acknowledge it, and through acknowledgement there is a lesson, there is a moment where you can say, I can breathe again. Things are finally turning around. The change is finally in the air. And with this Aries full moon happening over this weekend, the harvest full moon, and this we're in autumn season now in Ireland, and I love the autumn time, and it's just, I feel like it's rewards. Now is the time to get some rewards, some real change, to start seeing how our hard work is paying off in the 3D. And a lot of you are still dealing with this mind, emotional manipulation, mind fucking mind games, toxic, gossiping energy, still crying over spilt milk, but you're being asked here to release those lower vibration energies. And I had to look, and look what we have, the Three of Swords. So this is all about us regardless of who we're dealing with in our romantic lives, if you're single, if you're married, if you're just dating somebody, this is a journey that we have been on, guys. And even though some of you may be experiencing the deep sense of loss, there may have been a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict around you, a lot of external energies and people going up against you, and you felt like you were at odds with the whole world. But deep down, you're emotionally and mentally beat down. Psychological warfare here and emotional warfare through heartache and loss and pain. And each and every person can relate to this energy, because we've all bereaved, we've all lost, we have all had our heart broken, and people just do shitty things. And it's about us now raising our vibrations so that the next time we can use discernment, we can fully heal our mind, our heart and our soul, no longer allowing our mental anguish and to control, and that depression and anxiety and stress and fear, because you're constantly in a war zone. Those days are gone, and the sooner you leave those people behind, let me tell you, you are better off to spend time on your own, getting to know yourself, disconnecting from those people who like to gossip, those people who like to take you for granted, those people who have dragged you down, cheated on you, lied to you, betrayed you. The sooner the release and the disconnection comes, the better you each and every day. It's a work in progress. And I'm still healing through the trauma of my breakup and all the memories and the hurt and the pain and the mental side of it, thinking and going through that dark night of the soul to heal your heart. Look, here's our hard work and effort, guys. And the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we are putting the time, energy and effort into ourselves. We are protecting ourselves. We're focusing on the material, changing our lives in the actual physical realm, not just emotionally and mentally, but physically seeing that change happen. And it's all a process, and this is a deep connection to, even it runs deep into your childhood, into past life energies. As I said before, this is deep healing through your whole soul's journey, whether you're a new soul, whether you've lived 6 lifetimes, whether you've lived 50 lifetimes. This is healing over all that. And there could be definitely, as I said, somebody popping up from the past, a redo of a situation or a relationship, because some karma may need to be still cleared away here in order for this completion to happen. And you will know that yourself. But don't expect somebody from the past. Don't expect something to happen. It's a deep emotional healing and learning how you can be free to love again without fear or worry, to open your heart again and to truly trust and love yourself enough to know your own value and worth. So we're going to take a card from the John Holland deck. And if somebody is trying to drag you into a 3-party situation, It's the time to release all this energy, guys. All of this has to go, and this healing will take place, and this is us protecting and working hard. And now we're seeing real change because we have liberated ourselves. And we have number 3, nurturer. So this is the Empress energy, and we're going to read this card directly from the book. So the key word, and this is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. So keywords are cherish, nourish, blossom, abundance, nature, creativity. The nurture card reminds you to tend the garden. Relationships must be nurtured in order to thrive. Count the abundant blessings of the relationships you have. Find ways to let other people know that you care for them and appreciate them. Good relationships can be taken to new levels of happiness, and faltering relationships can be revived with loving care and attention. Equally, be sure to tend to your relationship with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself the grace to be who you really are, and love yourself for it. Take a few moments every day to connect with the divine. Pull a card from this deck, meditate for 5 minutes, or simply have an attitude of gratitude. Nurture your mind by engaging in activities that stimulate and engage. Use your creativity in some way every day. Everyone has the ability to be creative, whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, dance, live. Take care of your body by maintaining your good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath, enjoy a good cup of tea, or take a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remembering that nurturing yourself also raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring new and loving relationship to you. So the affirmation is, I shower all my relationships with loving attention and watch them blossom. So guys, I hope and I trust that this has helped in some way, and I would love if you could hit the thumbs up button. Let me know where you are at in your journey and your experience, and I hope that you come back for your October reading that I will be posting possibly by Monday the 24th. So take care guys, have a great weekend, and remember, your hard work and effort is not in vain. So take care.